Good morning, party people. Good morning. It is me. Good morning, Mr. Bunsen. Go all the way. Whew. Good morning. Hi, everybody. It is things and stuff. Here we are on a Wednesday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I forgot to turn the whamajiggers off over there. Good morning, Linda. I gotta get this out of my way. Good morning, Janice. It was a wonderful ducky race last night. Yay. Good morning, Jennifer. Couldn't sleep. Oh. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Amy. Hello. She's waiting for her coffee to arrive. Who brings your coffee every day, Janice? I would like a person who brings me coffee. Donna Dragon Slayer's in the house. Good morning. Hi, Rosanna. Good morning, Becky. Good morning, Lois. Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Laverle. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Kim. Hi, Angel. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Cynthia. Hi, Susan. Hi, Deborah. I think I already said hi to Deborah. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Hi, Jan. Good morning from Jan in Arkansas. Sorry. I'm like, is that how you spell Arkansas? It must be. Learn something new every day. Good morning, PK. All right, you guys. Hello. Here's the dealio. Our wonderful spectacular. I gotta shut these notifications off. Hi, Bixby. Not you. Cancel.
I didn't understand that.
Nobody is surprised. Okay. Good morning. So, our wonderful, spectacular, amazing assistant Shannon is back to work and in action. Oh, yeah. I was a little bit late because I was trying to explain to her all the hubbub that's going on around here. She's like, okay. Good morning. Yeah, so we're excited. Huzzah! Shannon is back. So, since Shannon is back, that means she's going to be working on shipping today and not me. All shipped out, man. I think I did like, I don't know, it was a lot. I don't know how many it was. Maybe close to 80. It was a lot. But yeah, so Shannon's back. We got everything lined up for her. It's all off the SKU list, so it should be quite easy for her to do. So anyways, today we have to work on craft show stuff. I have a bunch of stuff here that I just threw on my mat that we got to fix up real quick because we got things to do. But also wanted to show you this. This is going to be something interesting. Got this in the Amazon doings. I'm going to try it. So this is supposed to be a little microphone, a wireless microphone that you like clip on your shirt for when you're doing lives on YouTube, and so like your camera can hear you better, you know, so you're not just using your speaker on your phone, I think. I'm not sure. So anyway, if you are not aware, I have been getting things to review for Amazon. And this was one of the items that was on my list of things, so I got it and we're gonna give it a whirl. It says live show, interviews, vlogs, and shorts. It says it's wireless, plug and play, and you can be 20 meters, which I don't know how much is a meter, but says it's highly sensitive, clear treble, widely compatible. Well, we're about to find out. 1 to 2, 1 to 1, 1 to 2. So there's 2 microphones in there. Oh, so I could like interview people? I could put one on Amber? Is that what they're telling me? I think that's what they're telling me. So I don't know. I guess, you know, our IT man is not here. We might need we might need a little help. Sounds like a glorious plan. Good morning. Hello, Rose. Say, quit that. Winter. Our service manager is out. Steve, that we should take the day off. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, PK, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I was thinking about going to my parents' or my grandparents' house. Well, technically we go to Killdeer for the 4th of July every year. Well, we used to. And I was thinking about doing that for the 4th of July this year because I haven't been in, I don't know, for probably since I started Thunder Horses in it. But honestly, I don't know because of Jeff's situation because he's moving. So Jeff's moving Thursday. So he's going to be in Bismarck. So maybe, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Angel says a meter is 3 feet. Oh, good to know. So they said I can go how many meters? 20 meters. That's a lot of feet. So it's like 60 feet-ish. Thanks, Jessica. I'm like, hi, welcome to Thunder Horse Descendant. I can't do math and I can't spell, but you know what? That's fine. We got this. Sorry I'm late. I was getting spoiled. Oh, well, lovely for you. Okay, we're going to jump right into this stuff because I'm actually doing work today. So we will try this out and then I'll do a review on it, whatever. If it's good, I'll let you guys know in case you're doing stuff. Okay, so we got to start out. Uh-oh, we got citrines all over the world here. We got to start out with all this business. And get this stuff together so that it can go to the show, because I don't know if you know this, but the show is next week. And because of the situation, I have not been able to work on anything because I've just been, you know, doing whatever. So I got to get some of these things accomplished, so you guys got to help me work today. I gave some of these little dice to Amber for her birthday. She was so excited because they're like D&D dice, Dungeons and Dragons or some dang thing. I don't even know. But I was like, oh yeah, that looks like it would be important. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, I'm gonna be over here doing what I gotta do, you guys. All right. So what we're doing is I gotta put some ends on my little necklaces here. These are just little crocheted necklaces. I think I showed you this one, right? So I'm putting these little ends on. Did I show you this or did I do this by myself? I don't remember. Anyway, so these are just like crocheted hemp with a little charm, right? So, oh, let me show you my stand I got at the thrift store. No, at TF. I got this little stand at TF when I was out there on Friday, and I think it's going to go really good for my little hemp necklaces. Now, normally I have my boards for my craft show. If you've been around here at all, you know about my boards that Jeff made me. But this one, I thought would be good for these guys. So I was going to have Phyllis do the pricing on these, but now it doesn't fit on there, so I'll probably just hang them on there like so, without all this hubbub, you know? And then they can go across, because I have, I think I made like 20 of them or something. Good morning, I like your outfit. Thanks, Nancy. So this is kind of the plan for this, but I don't think I'm going to do this portion. I will probably do some kind of tagging, maybe just this little guy, but not this other stuff. These are for if they go on the board. So, that's kind of the plan for that. But I was happy to find that little guy. I think I paid like $6 for it. Oh, in other news, I got this one. This was one of my, I'm just like, good morning, show and tell. This one was one of my Amazon reviews that I was going to try out. I put this together. It was really easy to put together. However, I was like, oh, I'll use this for my show. No, this is not show worthy. This is maybe personal use, unless you could find a better way to work it out, because when you hang stuff on it, it's not like everything gets like hidden, you know, because of the way that it tears up. So I was hoping that. And also, these are removable, and so they're kind of, I mean, like, if it's just sitting, it's probably fine, but I've picked it up 3 times, the whole thing fell apart because they come off. But maybe if I flipped these around like this way and didn't use them for necklaces and just use them for earrings, it might be okay. Because this one, these are for earrings and these are fine, like if you have the hooks that you put on. Like, not where you put them in the holes, but like you have a card that they go on. But then there's little hooks on here, and I don't know that they're gonna be very good. Anyways, this was a fail. I mean, it's nice and everything, and it was easy to put together. I think it was like $20. But it's a no for me. Sad. Just so you know, I did not pay for that. That is part of my agreement with Amazon. I'm just trying the things out to review them, so just so you know that I'm not just throwing money around like I own the place. Bracelets and earrings would look nice. Good morning. Yeah. All right. We got to do some stuff here. Let me get my business out. Actual work needs to happen. Get out of the way, keyboard. Oh, by the way, I think I made mention of this. Good morning. These little guys here from Bead. We got these, well, I got these in the mystery box. I assume they went out in other mystery boxes as well. So I did find a good thing for this, and I don't know if you guys caught that in the video. When I was making my little sun catchers for the craft show, I used these on the ends so I could easily put because they're a soldered link, so I could attach here with the jump ring and then easily put the S hook into there, and that worked out really well. So just an FYI on that. Those were not heavy sun catchers. Those were just the ones with the butterflies and the crystals. So if you had something heavier, maybe not, but. Hello. I hope you're all having a lovely, spectacular, amazing day. Am I going silver on this? I got some gold charms. Silver and gold, silver and gold. From Bead. Yeah, they were from Bead. They came in the mystery box that I got. I think I got, how many mystery boxes did I get? 2? 3? 2 or 3, I think. Earring wires, we're gonna need that. None of those are silver. These are all, oh, there is some gold. Gold, silver. The animals. Oh yeah, don't worry. These are just the leftover animals that I had. I did save some for myself. But I got some, not all the animals. I think I saved you guys some duckies because of the ducky race. So we have those. Phyllis was packaging those up yesterday. And then I saved you out some chickens. Like this. So I know we got duckies and chickens. I know that much for sure. For you guys, for the sale. I think it's because I couldn't get a larger quantity of these other ones. And so I was like, oh, but I could get larger ones of the ducks and the chickens, so I got those. Earring wires. There we go. I want 2 chickens. Yeah, they're gonna come out on the sale on Monday. Okay, so let's start with this. So I'm going to start with maybe one of these just to show you how I do it. And then we'll move on to putting our little earrings together. I mean, it's kind of repetitive for craft show inventory, and it's not like, you know, super amazing doings, whatever. Okay, so this guy's gold, so I'm gonna go gold on here. And I'm just putting a little, I'm just literally putting the ends on. But so this is just like hemp, right? And then it's crocheted, so you just crochet it with the one stitch. This is the one stitch crochet thing that I know, and that's the only one that I know. Or you could braid it, but so you start with a loop, right? And then so when you get to the end, you don't have, you just have to pull this through to like create a knot so it doesn't come on all undone. But so what I do is I just take some jump rings, okay, and a little Arma jump ring. And I just put it in there and just put an end on it because, you know, the little hemp necklaces where I feel like are going to sell pretty good at the show. You know, I'm in my stringing era. And I feel like those are going to sell really well at the show for, like, you know, the teens and the preteens and what have you. So, I mean, some adults maybe, I don't know. So, but I want them to have an end because I feel like they would sell better if they had an end. Because, you know, it's almost like kind of like the friendship bracelet thing where it's like if you tie it on, you can't get it off kind of thing, you know. So, anywho. So this is how I do it. It's pretty easy. For this guy, this is where I put my lobster. And I literally just hook it onto this loop. I don't mess around with that loop or try to pull it off or nothing. I mean, nobody's gonna care about that. And then down here on this guy, I just stick it through. Yeah, try to be kind of close to the end. I just stick it through there. A larger jump ring. You know, these guys are only probably gonna be like $10 or something. So it's not no big never mind. And then for the end, now you could put a chain on as well. Did I put a chain on the other one? No. But you could put an extender chain if you wanted to, you know, to make them larger. These are about, they should be about 18 inches. So then what I do is I just cut this. You guys, I don't know why I'm still doing this to myself. My scissor that I have for upstairs beading is Army camouflage. Why would I do this to myself? I don't know. I literally, either it's in there and I can't see it or it's gone. Oh, other fun facts. This is another thing that I'm going to have Shannon set up. I'm going to try to ask Shannon if she'll set it up. I told her about it on the phone. So this is, I tried to plug it in and stuff and it works. I don't know how to program it, but I'm hoping we can get it figured out without Jefferson, who's our IT man. So this is a fingerprint time clock. So all you do is you just put your, like, you program it and then you put your fingerprint and then it takes your time. So it's like a time clock, like a clock in, clock out kind of thing. Again, this is another Amazon review for a small business situation, and I'm trying to see if it's going to work. So if it does work, we will keep time for like regular time, like written down time, and then against the clock to see if it really is accurate. And I don't really need this right now, but I thought if they're going to send it to me, I'll give them a whirl. Okay. You would wear it? Oh, I'm so glad. You just cut this off. Then you get yourself a burning tool, some sorts. I prefer to use a lighter. or a match, but I have neither at my disposal. So we'll see if the old hooba jobber here will work. Fire! Hey. Why are you not working? Oh, batteries are dead. Sad. Needs new batteries. Sad. Okay, well, anyway, you get the idea. So you would just burn that off. You could put a little glue on there if you want to. But anyways, now you have a little hemp necklace that is removable. You know what I mean? And they just got one little charm on. And that's it. You just put that on there when you're going. If you didn't want to put it on there when you're going, you could use a jump ring, but I just put it on there when you're going. Okay, let's over here. Well, our kids will love it. Here's a little ducky. Look, this is a fuzzy ducky. Remember those little animals that we had when you got these little sets of animals and they were miniature and they were fuzzy? I had bears. So I saw this little duck and I was like, yes. Please. With new larger cell phone, how you even be able to connect anything? Charms, etc. Larger cell phones. I don't know what's happening. I want chickens. Charms. You guys are putting charms on stuff? I'm confused. This is silver. Oh yeah, these are those little tiny guys. Well, I guess this is the place to have them, huh? There's a larger one. I like a larger one. Larger lobster. I think I got these littler lobsters from Bead. They came in, yeah, they came in like packs of findings, like different types. And they had some kind of little lobsters, but I prefer the larger one, to be honest with you. So just use a 6 and an 8. You could use 2 8s if you want. You could use whatever you want to do. I just use a 6 and an 8 because I don't know why. That's just what I've been doing, so that's what I'm going to keep. Okay, and this one goes on the end. Now you could leave this string on and put some beads on there and just like tie it off like a little dangle. But honestly, I feel like these will kind of be unisex, and so I feel like kind of charms on the end are more of a feminine situation. So I didn't do that. It'll be like a choose your own path situation. Do-do-do. So then, once I get these have been sitting, I put them in a bag, so they're all, you know, they got the thing going on. So what I'll do, once I get them all on this, once I get them all on here, I'll give them just a spritz, just a smidge, just a half a little whisper of water so that they can, you know, straighten out. Oh, I gotta cut this off. Hello. Hello, Randee. Welcome in. Can you guys see Mr. Bunsen? Look what he's doing. He's just like, I am protecting the necklaces and the book. He is the protector of the book. Always. He's always on the book. He's like, we got things to do. Oh my goodness. Where on the case? My otter box has no place to attach anything. Oh. Oh, I see what we're doing. We're talking about bracelet charms, cell phone charms. Okay. There's no place to attach anywhere. There is companies selling a case with a spot for charms and lanyards. Yeah, you want to know what else I've seen? You know how everybody's into the Stanley Cup, which I think is kind of funny. I mean, I'm a Stanley thermos because, you know, I go nowhere without coffee. But I got that at the thrift store. But, like, it's like the same thermos my dad had when he worked on the rig, you know, like the big Stanley thermos. And now I see all these, like, girls with their little Stanley cups. They're always going. And now they're making accessories for the Stanley Cup. I saw this one girl, she had a little bowl that fit over the top of her Stanley Cup, and it held chips and things so she could snack and drink and drive in the car. And then I saw another gal who had like a little backpack purse that attached to her cup so she could keep her money in there and her cards and her what have you. And I'm just like, okay, that's what we're doing. I guess that's what we're doing. Of course, you know, I had to make a yin yang one. You guys may remember this. Remember these? The little clay yin yangs. And of course, I'd put on orange, you know. How cute is that? Whoop. Whoop. Yeah. So anyways, we're just getting ready. Shannon went downstairs. She's probably like, oh my goodness, what happened here? But yeah, so I think it's going to be a good day. Also, in other news, for the members today, I've tried to set up a members live on my phone this morning so that we can be on the phone and not attached to a computer, because I need to paint my journal, my bead design book, because I'm out of painted pages, and then I can't be, that bargain bead box is coming. I know it is, and I got to be ready. So we got to do that today. If we don't do it during the members live, there's going to be no time to do it. So we're going to have a little paint session of the bead book. So if you're not into that, that's fine. Do 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 do. Yeah. Now, there we go. Cute, right? I thought about packaging these, but then I was like, no, I think it'd be better if they'd be hanging. Good morning. Yeah, the Stanley charm thing is getting crazy. I do not want charms on my cups. The little wrap to hold cards or cash at the ball field might be okay, but my cup does not need bracelets and charms. Maybe it does. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does. I have no idea. I just think it's kind of funny, like, because there was that other cups. What were those other cups called? They weren't Stanley cups. They were something else. They were Yeti cups or something. And I'm just like, I don't think it's funny that people have cups. What I think it's funny is that these girls online that I see are like using it as like a status symbol. So like back in the day when, you know, like when I was like a teenager or a young adult, it was like the cool thing to have maybe like a designer purse or a designer handbag or even just a more expensive bag or something with a label on it. I remember I had this t-shirt that said, "Nothing comes between me and my Calvins." And then on the back it said Calvin Klein or whatever. And so that was like the thing. And now I feel like the thing is like the Stanley Cup because they're kind of expensive. You know what I mean? But I mean, people say like they just like it because they work really well, which I know they do because I keep coffee in my Yeti or in my Stanley thermos. But I got my Stanley thermos at thrift store for $5. I'm just saying. That wasn't $30 or $50 or So I don't know. Maybe I'm cool and I don't even know it. I have no idea. Good morning. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People are into that kind of thing. I mean, I really shouldn't talk about that. I guess I don't I put beads on everything. So I'm maybe your Yeti. You're not your Yeti. Maybe your Stanley Cup does need charms on it. I don't know. Maybe it wants to be pretty. I just think it would be annoying on my cell phone. Ooh. I just jack that up, kinda. Let's see if it's gonna work. I have seen where they have like, you know, charms on the cell phone or whatever. There used to be a thing where you used to plug it into your headphone jack, but now most of the cell phones don't have a headphone jack because all of the headphones are wireless. If you do have a headphone jack, it's probably like an older phone. All mine do, obviously. But yeah, so that's a thing. But they used to have these little charms you would put in there, and they would like stick out, you know. And I'm just like, I can't do that. I'll probably rip that right off, wreck my whole phone. I don't know. Who knows? This one's cute. It's a glass and it's got a little mushroom in it. Good morning. I think that was the point, Rosanna. I think that was the point of the shirt. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. Okay, let's make a couple little earrings here. Some little swan earrings. I want to make some duckies. You know me, I love some little animals. Got some little sheep. Why do my animals kiss? Because they're nice animals, that's why. Look at these little piggies. I used to have a pair of salt shakers. This one's kind of got a funky thing on it. I used to have a pair of salt shakers with piggies. Was it piggies? I think it was. And they were magnets, so their noses were magnets. So whenever they were on the table, they'd be kissing because they were magnets, which was super cute. I got little bunnies. I got these guys, super fun. Ooh, these are acrylic, but I just like the shape of them. I'm really into the triangle shape, as we know. What's this? That was from the famous Brooke Shields ad for Calvin Klein. Yeah, I had a t-shirt that said that. It was red. So these are just for funsies. These are just for funsies, little earrings I'm going to make for the show. They're just going to be super simple, just like probably on earring wire. And then these are the type of little guys that you would sell for, you know, a lower price. So I have different price points for my earrings, and I do a graph that's on top of my earring rack, so I don't have to go and price every single pair of earrings that I make. And so it's a dot system. So all the colors, I can't even remember right now. So there's pink. Pink dots are $18. Blue dots are $12. Red dots are $9. And yellow dots are $6. So these are going to be yellow dots, $6 probably for the craft show, where it's just charms, right? Because I have a lot of $12 and I have a lot of $18, because a lot of times we'll make those on the show and stuff, you know. But some of the others. Do I want to do this with the jump ring? Yeah, that's fine. Some of the other price points need more inventory, and that's what we're gonna do. with these little guys. Plus, I don't know that you need a whole bunch of other stuff with them, you know? They're cute just like this. But maybe if you wanted to add a little length or something, you could do that. So now, making sure that they are facing the right way. I know, right? They're adorable. They're $6. You know, so that's something that'll be cute not only for adults, but probably for kids too, you know, or the younger girls. And given the geographic area, it's mostly farm country, so that's why I have the farm animals. And as you know, I'm a big fan of farm animals. But also, I'm sorry, doesn't every one of us need these ducks for the ducky race? I'm just saying. They're so cute. No, this one's gotta go around. Oh, I broke him. Dang. I broke him. It's okay. I got screws. I can fix them. Are those not the cutest? I'm gonna be wearing some of those during the ducky race. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna keep those ones for myself. Let's try our little swan. Oh, let's see. This way. Or it's a goose. It's a swan. It's a goose. Let me see. It's both. It's both. Those are cute. So yeah, this is kind of an example of like, you know, things to consider when you're going to your shows. Like, so things I'm considering when going to the Annetta show is that it is in North Dakota. It's like a country area. So I'm using farm animals. I'm using a lower price point. I'm considering there'll probably be quite a few kids at this function, as there normally is. So that's something that is also to be considered. Now, most of these things I've learned. That's where I need it to be, but I gotta flip this around. Just based on going to this show in the past, right? Ooh. So it's important to have these types of items and to consider your, you know, where you're going, what your audience, who your audience is going to be, what your price points have been in the past. So other things that I bring to this show, because this is my best show of the year, in case you're wondering. Other things that I bring to this show are not, because it's like an array of ages. So I got some things like the little hemp necklaces going for teens and young adults. I got these little guys going for fun adults and teens and probably littler girls, right? But then for the adults, I bring more crystals, stones, and then for the kids, and then those are more expensive, which I have them all in the car. I just haven't unpacked them yet. And then for the kids, for stones, I bring the little like the littler pocket stones that are like $2, and I have different types of those. And then I bring the cards that explain what the stone does, and I put those in the bowl with the stone. And you'd be surprised, we actually sell more stones and gemstone rocks, crystals, what have you, to kids than we do to adults. So that's why I make sure to bring those types of items. And then also I usually bring a couple of big like wow pieces, which I do have a couple of those in the car, and those are If I sell them, great. If I don't sell them, they're more like kind of just to draw people into the booth kind of situation. Um, so I have a salt rock lamp, like the one that PK got me for Christmas, the one with all the little salt rocks inside of it. So it's like a bowl, and then it's got little salt rocks, and then you can put those in your bath. I brought one of those. It's smaller than the one I have, but I didn't feel like lugging a big one around. And then one of these things is not like the other. Hold on. And then yeah. So moral of the story is, that I've been to the show a couple of times, a few lots of times, and we bring. I want to put these sideways. We bring stuff. If I'm gonna put them sideways, I want them to go this way, don't I? No, put them this way. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. We just want to make sure that we're bringing things for all different age groups and genders, and mostly for it to fit the demographic. So that's what I'm concentrating on. This little chicken is cute. I should put the other chicken the other way. Choo-choo. It's the wrong way. This way. And so for some of you who might be new around here, whatever, you're like, why don't you just make things you do that you like? Well, these are all things I like, but also, like if I was going to go do a show in Minneapolis in downtown, I'm probably not going to sell that many farm animal items in downtown Minneapolis, right? So I'm just considering who my audience is going to be for this particular situation. In downtown Minneapolis, I would probably sell more like more ethnic pieces, like rustic pieces. I don't like to use the word boho, which is why I'm not saying it, but more like those types of pieces, gemstones, like more probably high-end gemstones, things like that, types of jewelry, maybe more, different types of religious items, like Buddhist items and Islamic items, different things like that. So those would be the things that I would focus on if I was going to go to downtown Minneapolis, especially if I was going to go to the art district. Or for this particular little show, that's not it, because those things just won't sell there. Are these plastic or porcelain? These guys right here, these are acrylic. These ones are also acrylic. The little animals are acrylic. I'm going to try this. I think I want to put that on a jump ring. So, it's just a thing to consider when you're going. Especially, kind of like the theme. Like I don't do Renaissance fairs or anything. I would like to, but I haven't. I don't know. But like, I know there's a couple people in the group who go to like Renaissance fairs and Celtic festivals and different types of festivals. So you would bring the things, obviously, that would apply to that demographic. You wouldn't bring, things that weren't from that period of time or from that, So that's how it's going to be most successful. You can, but it probably might not be very successful. So we're just trying to set ourselves up for success because, we do a lot of work around here and we would like to be paid for it. Get on there, you. These guys are giving me kind of like, I don't know, I really like them. Oh, and they're super light. I don't really know if these are supposed to be a specific thing, but they're kind of giving me like space vibes. A little bit of space, a little bit of magical space. I don't know. Because like, especially like when you put it next to the dice, it's like, it's magic. I could do one of these and one of those. That'd be cool. We'll see if I have any mismatches when I go. I don't have enough hours in the day to make jewelries for shows, let alone the Ren Fair. Yeah. Well, here we are. I'm like, we got to do work today. Buckle up. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Bridget. Sorry, I missed some of you guys coming in. I've been focusing on my earrings. Hello. Good morning, Kay. Those little animals are adorable. On the bunny. The bunny has some big ears right now. And, you know, fun thing too, like, you could also probably do your little patina paint if you wanted him to have a nose or something. You know, if you wanted to give a little extra, you could do that. It's up to you. A Doctor Who? I thought that too, Susie. I don't have, for instance, I don't bring my Barbie jewelry to the Renaissance fairs. Fairies, I do. Right. That is exactly right. So I'm just letting, if some of you are newer and you just are not aware of these things, this is why I'm talking about it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you are aware of, like, you know, that. But if you're not, just the thing to remember. Sorry, I'm messing with my camera. I thought I was too close, but now I'm like, maybe it's fine. We do the dice. The dice are heavier, I'll give you that. It's not super heavy, but heavy enough. These could have almost been pendants for the little hemp guys, but since I'm here. So for these, I'm also using French earring wires. Now these are French earring wires from TF. So they are, I mean, you know, they're not cheap by any means, but they are less expensive than a latchback. So I am using those for these little guys. Are these showing me the same numbers? Do they have to show me the same numbers? I think no. What if I turn it this way? No. Those are kind of cute. You could make Renaissance pieces for Barbie. Totally true. Totally true. So we're getting some earrings. So then what will happen is I will have Phyllis put these onto our little earring cards. And then she has the paint markers. So this is another, it's save time. We have our set of paint markers. She just draws a little circle on, like I put them into piles and I'm like, these ones are all $6. So she'll give a little yellow dot on the earring card. And then on top of all my earring racks, I just have like a little graph and it says yellow dots are $6, you know, and then it goes up. Red dots are $9, whatever, so that they know. So that you don't have to price every single card. You can if you want to, but it gets a little hectic. I'm out of those guys. Let's see. I don't have any more French earring wires up here. Not the ones I want. I'll have to grab some more silver ones from the downstairs, but that's fine. I could probably do one more necklace. Oh, we got some gold citrines. We can do those. Got some citrines. These are gold. I have gold earring wires, right? Not out. So now for these gold citrines, I'll probably use the latchbacks. Put this on there, knowing me, it'll all come flying out everywhere. Okay. I do have Tinky Tots in there. Alright, so citrines. Let's find you some friends. Friends, friends. Do you have any friends? Uh-oh. Houston! Oh, here we go. I have to glue that one back together. Needs a little bit of glue. All right. So, you guys, I watched this movie. Did I tell you about this movie I watched, The Boys in the Boat? That was good. And then I also watched The Idea of You with Anne Hathaway. That was pretty good, I thought. Where she's like dating this super younger pop star kid. I thought it was good. Alright, so now I'm going to try to match by size and color a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to be exact, and it doesn't have to be. But I want it to be at least, you know, a little bit matchy. So, this is always the problem. Dun, 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 dun. Those are kind of good. Okay, I'll use these. So now with these, I'm just going to put a Tinky Tot. Tinky Tot. Tinky Tot. Tinky Tot. The citrines are beautiful. Thank you. And then you don't have to change the price. Yeah, you don't have to change the price if you do the dot system. And then if you wanted to change the price, you could just change it on your sign. Like if if like things had to go up or something. I will say the only drawback is that then they have to fit into one of those price points. So they're going to have to fit into, they're either 18, 12, 9, or 6. There's no in between. So that, which is usually fine. Most of my earrings that I sell, even online, I sell for $12, which I think is a fair price for the work and stuff. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. I can tuck that wire in. Was this the right one? Is this the one I had? I feel like it is. I think it is. But yeah, and then if you need to change it, you can just change the card out. Like if you were like, oh, these should probably be a little more, you could just change the card, you know. And you can always reuse the card as well. So there we go. Little citrine guys. Easy peasy. The citrines are beautiful. Yeah, so I've already wrapped all these up, obviously. So this is something that I've showed you guys. Sorry, it's just about 10. Where do you get hemp yarn? So these are hemp that I got from Taylor's Falls. We just sold them on the sale the other day. And they're actually from, the company is Beadsmith. Yeah, Beadsmith. So I've showed you guys in the past how I prep certain things for craft shows, right? I've showed you this. Like, I might go through and wind all my charms up, and then I just don't do anything with them. I just put them in a bag, and then when it comes time for when I need them, they're easy to pop on earrings, easy to pop on little pendants, whatever. Like, I'll wrap them up so they're ready, or I'll do like all of my links in at one time, because like when I'm doing it, you can kind of get in a rhythm, and it makes it a little bit easier to do it that way. I have showed that in numerous videos. If you do have to make a lot of like things. Now, I don't have to make a lot of these, but I have them, so I'm gonna make them. you know. So that's kind of the situation with that, and for the shows and stuff. So I always kind of try to like prep some stuff and then just keep it until I need it. Same with the other thing I was going to do today is I was going to paint some chain. I was going to patina paint some chain. Just chain, just paint and chain, because I like to use colored chain when I make my earrings. And I've been using a lot of chain recently for the earrings that I'm making, with the kind of like the loop where they go around, Been kind of I'm in the Art Nouveau because, obviously the wedding, so I've been really into that. And, so I want to use colored chain, but I don't have any colored chain, so I was like, oh, we'll just paint a bunch of chain. We'll just throw some patina paint on it, roll it around, call it a good day, which I've done before in the past as well. So that's kind of another thing that I would do to have on hand. So it would already be painted and prepped, and then I could just use it throughout time when I wanted to. So helpful to me, maybe not helpful to other people, but my brain is, how it is. It's like it's all over the place most of the time. So yeah, working on this. This will be good. I could probably get, I didn't count these, but I could probably get quite a few pairs of earrings. And then you don't have to put all these out, especially if they're the same. You don't have to put them all out. You could put out a few, and then you just keep them behind the counter and restock them as they, as they sell, so they're not overwhelming on your rack. Another thing I want to do for this show is I want to create a tub. I've seen them online. I've never made one. It's basically just like, but I got a new drill, so I'm excited. It's basically just like a Rubbermaid tub, and then you stick the like pegboard sticks in there or whatever inside the tub, so that you can hang things, and you can just take the whole tub, but it's not like everything's not in a big mess. I do want to make one of those, but if I, with all my time. I was just thinking, I need your brain. Well, thank you. My brain is a little crazy sometimes, but I'm glad you guys stick around to hear about my stuff. I have so much stuff, and it's just like, I'm not for everybody. I get it. Some people don't like that. It bothers them when it's not like on track. But hey, the show must go on. This is a great idea. You will save money at the same time painting chains. Yes. So I know Phyllis is probably going to show up here momentarily, because I told her, oh yeah, I'll be off at 10. Okay, Angel. Good morning, Bonnie. When is the craft show? It's next week. It's next week. It's on the 15th. It's Father's Day weekend. Saturday. 15th? 14th. Yeah. It's in North Dakota, so I have to travel, and I got to get all this stuff accomplished. We had some time blocked out, but as you know, Shannon got sick, so we're kind of behind, which is why we're all working together. We're working together on the show today. We're probably going to be working on the members only live today as well, which is at 3 o'clock, by the way. How is Shannon feeling? She says she's feeling better. All right, you guys, I am going to jump off here. Phyllis is waiting at the door, and it's locked. I hope you have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day, and I hope that you found some kind of inspiration from this. We would love to see what you are making in the Facebook group, the Thunder Horse Descendant Facebook group, so you can use hashtag what's on my mat today and show us what you're making. You can use whatever beads you want. We don't care about that. So I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular day, and I will see some of you this afternoon and some of you tomorrow. Bye, guys.